Hello everybody, and welcome to a new video. I haven't made a video in a long time, but in this video we're going to be ranking Halloween candy, and I understand that I'll be hated for some of my opinions, but, just try to take them with a grain of salt, alright? Anyways, feel free to share your favorite Halloween candies in the comments below. I would love to hear what you guys think of these candies as well. Like, I would stream this, but, Halloween is on a non-stream day, so I'm like, yeah, I'm just gonna make this video instead. But yeah, let's get straight to the point here. Alright, so our first candy is 10 grand, which I don't know if I really heard of that, to be honest. I'm probably young or something from not knowing what it is, but it does look like a chocolate of some kind. So I never had it, so that's where it goes. Alright, so Airheads. I do like them, especially the blue ones. And honestly, the only bad flavor, I think, in my opinion, is the purple ones. Like, they're not the best, but they're not really the worst flavor either. Like, you know what I mean? So I think that I'm gonna put Airheads because, in my opinion, most of the flavors are good. So I'm gonna put them in good. Okay. So Almond Joy, they're okay. I'm not crazy for the coconut. Like, I don't hate the coconut, but it's there, and I'm not really a huge fan, but I also don't hate it. So I'm like, I'm kind of torn. So honestly, because of that, I think I'm gonna say that it's mid. Because I'm not really the biggest fan of the coconut, but I think everything else about it is pretty good. So, and then Baby Ruth. I'm pretty sure I had this before, and I don't really remember the last time I had it, but all I know is that I think it's a decently good candy. So I think I'm gonna put it in mid as well, above the Almond Joy, because that's what I think about it. And yeah, you guys are gonna hate me for this next one, but honestly, I think candy corn is also mid. And honestly, I would rather have that over an Almond Joy. So I'm sorry if you guys hate me for that. I know it's an unpopular opinion because usually people either love it or hate it, but to me, it's just mid. Like, there's like nothing special about candy corn in my opinion. So it's like it it's like a decent candy for like fall, right? So, and as I said, I understand that not a lot of people enjoy it or hate it, but or any of that, but I honestly think it's a decent candy. Okay, so next one. What is this next one? Oh, they're the pumpkin gummy things that are also sugar flavored. I might have a similar opinion with this, and I don't think they're any better than candy corn. So because like they both like taste like pure sugar to me. So like if you guys enjoy that taste, then you guys will probably love it. So, but yeah, next we're on Butterfinger. Okay, so hear me out. Butterfinger is good, but the texture is not giving for me. This means that this would be good if it wasn't for the terrible texture because like I love the peanut butter. I literally love the flavors, but the crumbly texture that you get like when you take a bite is like a no-go for me because like every time that I take a bite of chocolate, then I don't expect it to be super crumbly, so that kind of ruins it for me, the texture. So I'm gonna put it here, but I'm still gonna put it above Almond Joy because that's my opinion. So like I'd rather have that over, an Almond Joy. So and then York. Ooh, York. I like York. Okay. So honestly, I think York is pretty good, but I think I still like Airheads more. But York is pretty good to me. So I really love that mint chocolate, if I'm honest. Okay, so the Crunch Bar. Okay, no debates here, guys. But I love the Crunch Bar. It's fantastic. It's an amazing chocolate bar. I absolutely love it. Every single time that I see one, I get excited. So that's definitely one of my favorite chocolates by far. And then Dots. And Dots. I know this is also an unpopular opinion as well, but I think dots are amazing. They're just incredible. I understand that they get stuck to your teeth, but to me, it's kind of worth it because they're that good. So, and as I said, I know it's an unpopular opinion, like, but I think it's good. So, and then I think these are like the Ghirardelli chocolate, right? Um, yeah, those are good. Even though they're expensive chocolates, I think they're good. So I'd say that these like would be better than York. I think. Like, I don't know. Because it's been a while since I had those kinds of chocolates, like the expensive like kinds. So, but I think they're pretty good. But I still think that Airheads are better. So, Gobstoppers. Okay. People may or may not hate me for this opinion, but when I was a kid, I used to really enjoy them. But now as an adult, looking back, I'm just like, even as somebody that loves sweets a lot, like I don't think that I like how sweet they are. So I might put them in like, I wouldn't necessarily think they're that bad, but which probably says why that I'm not gonna put them in the trash category, but I'll just put them here. Like, I'm sorry, but I just don't think they're that great. So, and then the Haribo. I think these are either I think these are gummy worms, right? Like, I don't know. I'm kind of guessing, unless these are like something else. But honestly, a lot of the Haribo candy, like, I'm a fan of. So I'm gonna put it right in good, and I think I'll put it above here. You know what? Actually, there. Like, I feel like that's more fitting for me, honestly, since I do love gummy candies quite a bit. So, and lemon heads, in my opinion, people might hate me for this too, but I think they're goated. But I don't think they're as good as Crunch. So, but as someone that loves sour candy, like, I understand that it's like artificial flavoring, but it's like they were also kind of my childhood too. So, like, I might be kind of biased, but I'm trying not to be. So, anyways, next we have the cookies and cream Hershey. Okay, so depending on if you're an enjoyer of this or not, you may or may not hate me, but I think that these are just good. And honestly, I do enjoy them more than Airheads, yeah. But not as much as the Haribo, the gummy, like whatever those are, but I do very much enjoy it. Even though the truth is, like, I don't really like white chocolate all that much, you know. But I feel like that it's because that it's not just white chocolate alone, but it also has like pieces of like Oreo cookie in it, so that kind of makes it better, if I'm honest. So that means that if this was straight up like white chocolate, like I would probably put it down here. Like, like, I'm sorry to the white chocolate enjoyers, but that crap is just not for me. I'm sorry. Okay, so is this one dark chocolate or milk? Because I'm unsure. I'm pretty sure this one's milk, right? Like, what's one? Hold on. Hold on, give me a second. Uh, yeah. Yeah, the second one is milk. Okay, I had a feeling. Alright. So this one's dark chocolate. I'm sorry to the dark chocolate enjoyers, but, mid. You know what? Mid. I'm just gonna put it all the way to the top of mid, because, like, it's not as mid as the rest of these are, so. And then Kisses. You can't go wrong with Hershey Kisses, right? So these I think are good, but I think I like everything else more than those, so. They're still good. The Mr. Good bar, I don't, like, remember, because I think I might have had this as a kid, but I don't really, like, remember the flavor, so I'm just gonna say that, like, I've never had it before, even though I'm pretty sure that I did when I was a kid. Okay, milk chocolate. People may disagree with me, but I love it. But I don't know if it's goated or not, so that's why that I'm putting it at amazing. Okay, so what are these? Like truffles or something? Like little mini bars? I don't know. I've never had these, so I'm just gonna put them there. Okay. Hi too. Okay. Okay. I'll admit that I like Hi too. Like, they're kind of like a nice little fruit, like a taffy candy. And I think they're great, but I don't think they're goated, so honestly high twos I'm gonna put above the dots, but behind the milk chocolate because I like it more. So oh, hubba whatever's it's it's the gum, right? Oh yeah, the gum. I don't think that I've had this specific one, so I'll just put it there. Okay, Jolly Ranchers, hard candy. Yeah, I do enjoy these. Yeah, they're good, but yeah, like they're very enjoyable. But I feel like the most of the flavors are kind of like eh, except for the blue ones. So because honestly, like I'm not the biggest fan of like the watermelon ones. Like those ones taste the most like artificial, and it's like bad. So I'm not the biggest fan of like artificial watermelon candy. So, but I think I like the rest of them like decently. So I don't know. I think this deserves a good, and I think I do like it better than a lot of this here. So, or maybe I'll move it here actually. Yeah, that feels more fitting. Okay, Kinder. I've never had that. Moving on. Kit Kat. I enjoy Kit Kat. Yeah, but is it as good as Crunch Bar? No, it's not. You guys could fight me in the comments on that. Kit Kat, I'll put here because that feels fair to me. Okay, Laffy Taffy. Laffy Taffy, I think is good, but is it as good as some of this other stuff? No. So I'll put it there. But then again, I kind of feel like that I'd actually rather have York. Actually, there we go. That feels more fitting to me, honestly. And then I think these are sour candies, right? These are like just a sour candy. Okay, so a sour candy, like honestly, like I do love sour candy a lot. So I may or may not be biased, like with like a lot of the sour candy here, but I think with that, I'm gonna put it above here because I love sour candy. I don't know like which one that is, but it's good. So but then my favorite gummies. In my opinion, these are goated. So and yeah, there's no changing my mind. I'm sorry. That's just the way it is. What M&Ms are these? If these are the birthday cake ones, like they're going in trash because I do not like artificial birthday cake flavor. That is just bad. Like it's bad, like the way that they make it. Is that birthday cake though, or like confetti? Because I can't tell. So I think if it, okay, because I think if it's confetti cake, then like I'll hate it like just as much. I think it is though. I can't tell though. But if it is like a cake flavor, then it's like no, thank you. No, thank you. So that means that I'll probably like you know like I'll probably think that it's trash, okay? Because I don't like anything that's cake flavored. So and then I think these ones are like a chocolate, right? Like they're like wait, are these like Halloween ones? I can't tell if I'm being honest. I'm sorry, but I think these ones would be good. I think I prefer them over the chocolates there. And then this one is peanut butter, clearly. I think. I don't know. Is it? I don't know. This is proof that I don't know the difference between the M&Ms. Yeah, these ones are the peanut butter. All right. I have a feeling that I might like the peanut butter ones. I don't know though at the same time. Like I do like a lot of peanut butter stuff, if I'm honest as well. So, yeah. So I think I will put it. Uh, I don't really think that these are mid though, to be fair. So I think I'm just gonna put them. I might like them a bit more because of the peanut butter. Okay, so I think these ones, like I can't tell like what some of them are supposed to be, but I know that they're different types of M&Ms. So, but which ones are the original ones? That's the thing I'm struggling to figure out because the original ones are always gonna be like, goated, like always. So, okay, so with these M&Ms, I don't know if I tried those ones. Or, like, I'm not sure, like, what some of these are. Like, I feel like I have to zoom in more, because I don't really know some of them. Okay. What does that say? Like, I can't see it. Oh, caramel? Caramel M&Ms? I've never had those ones, to be fair, so. These ones, I think, are all chocolate, or these are, like, extra chocolate ones. I don't think I've had those ones either, to be fair. And then these are pretzel M&Ms, which I've never had either. And then peanut M&Ms. These are goated, guys. I love these. I love these. No one can change my mind. Peanut M&Ms are goated. Anyways, Micah Nikes. I think they're not really good either. I'm pretty sure that I used to eat them as a kid, like, but then, like, I kind of, like, outgrew them. And I don't really like that they stick to my mouth either, but if it's a good candy, then it's, like, it doesn't matter, like, if it sticks to your mouth or not, because it's good, but in this case, like, it's, like, the bad version, so. Yeah, I'm just gonna put them there because, like, honestly, like, after sucking on it for a while, like, it becomes flavorless, and it's not fun to eat, so. Yeah, I'm gonna put them there. But yeah, Milk Duds, I like. I don't think they're goated, but I think they're good, so I'm gonna put them above the Hershey's. And then Milky Way, I think it's okay. I think it's mid, but I think it's probably better than a Baby Ruth, so. Mounds, I'm pretty sure the same reason will be because I'm not crazy for the coconut, but honestly, like, I would probably put it over, like, the Almond Joy, like, because of the absence of the nut, so, or, you know, the nuts, so. Please don't take that out of context, whatever you do. Anyways, Nerds, I think are decent as well. They're kind of mid as well, so. But I still think that they're better than, like, the rest on this list, so. Like, honestly, like, I actually would rather have these over, like, everything else, so. And then Now Relators I've had before. They're kind of like a taffy-like candy, but they're kind of hard, so. Um, but honestly, the flavors are good, so they're not really bad. So I would say that I I do enjoy these better than Laffy Taffy. So and then Payday, I'm pretty sure I've had before, but I wasn't the biggest fan. So I'm just gonna say that it's mid. But I'd rather have it over like any of the three any day. So yeah, there you go. And then Peeps. I'm not really a big fan. Like, I don't really think they're bad, but I'm also not really the biggest fan of them. So, but I still think that they're better than these three here. So, okay, so Red Vines I like, honestly, over Twizzlers. You guys can hate me in the comments for that too, but that's just my opinion. So you guys can take everything I say with a grain of salt because you guys don't have to agree with me. But yeah, I think these are basically like good. They're a good licorice in my opinion. And like the other flavors that I had of them like are good. So I honestly think that these are better than yeah, they're better than a bunch of other things that are here. Or maybe actually, yeah, that feels more accurate to me. Okay. So Reese's. Of course I like Reese's. It's a it's an enjoyable peanut butter candy, so you can't go wrong with it. But I think it definitely deserves to go in amazing, that's for sure. I honestly like it better than Kit Kat, if I'm honest. Yeah, it makes sense for me. Okay. Reese's Pieces, on the other hand, for some reason they feel like knockoff M&Ms, except for the fact that they're peanut butter, so I don't know how to feel about it. So But I'm pretty sure that I loved them like when I was a kid, so I don't know. With these, I'm just like, I don't think they're bad either. Like, there's like not a lot of candies that I think are bad, but I definitely like these better than, like, you know what, I'll put them there. But that feels fair to me. Okay. Rolos I quite like. I think they're really good. So I'm gonna put them in amazing, and I'm gonna put them over the high twos, just because I feel like that they're better. So Skittles, on the other hand, I do enjoy as well. It's another good classic candy that you can't go wrong with, but I don't think they're goated, so. But I do like them better than high twos, but not as much as Rolos. Okay, so next one, we got Snickers. Okay. Snickers is a decent candy bar as well, but it also has nuts in it too, so if you're someone that's not a fan of candy bars that have nuts, then you probably won't enjoy it, so honestly, I feel like it's mid, so I'm gonna put it here. Or wait, no, here. Okay, so Starburst. Okay. I do enjoy Starburst quite a bit. I honestly feel like that most of them are goated, especially the fruit punch flavor. That one's my favorite. So let's put it let's put it let's put it here. Yeah, that feels fair. Okay, so sweet tarts. I'm someone that enjoys sweet tarts, so go ahead and hate me for that opinion as well, but I think sweet tarts are good, and I like them better than a good amount of this stuff too, so maybe I think I'll put it here. Yeah, that feels fair. Okay. Three Musketeers. Honestly, I feel like it's good, but not as good as most of this other stuff, so like, so I'll put it here. Wait, no, actually. Here. Okay, so the next one I think is the fruit Tootsie Rolls, and you guys can hate me all you want on this too, but I'm honestly a fan of them, so I don't think it deserves goated though, so I think it's good. I think it's honestly better than Dots, so because honestly this other stuff, like yeah, like like if these like were in a bowl of candy compared to the rest, then like obviously like I'd pick like any of these other ones like over these, but that's just my opinion though. So and then we have the last two, the sour night crawlers. Heck yes, I love these. I will destroy an entire bag of these, like no problem at all. So these are goated to me for sure. But then Twix is also goated. So so yeah. So yeah, there's my tier list. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope you guys have a happy Halloween. Um, I will save this and post it later, but yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed watching this decent video here, and I hope to see you guys in a couple days when I stream, or maybe if I post a short, and then you guys will see me too, but yeah. If I don't post anything, then feel free to interact, so I'm not against it, and yeah. And I hope you guys have a good Halloween. And as always, I will see you guys on the flip side. See you next time. Bye bye.